I'm more pleased with this one. Welcome back. Today, I'm getting ready again, and I'd like to share with you something that I've discovered, especially recently. We know that there are world events that are going on that are quite dramatic and I would say distressing because I know that these are things that trigger me, meaning my emotions are raised. I really have a difficulty with dealing with seeing people suffering. And we know that there are recent events going on, and not just in one place. Yep, there is war, but there's also genocide, there's famine. And I encourage everybody not to get triggered by these things because I know that they used to trigger me. I don't watch the news a lot because of just that, because I feel it's difficult to watch people suffering. It's difficult to watch people that are having difficulty in their daily lives because I know we all have difficulty, but some things are, as they say, past the mark. So I try not to watch the news on a regular basis. I look at the actual notifications, let's say, that come over on my phone to have some general idea. And as I go through the day, I know for a fact that people will be discussing with me the things that are going on so that I know I won't be missing out. I'm not trying to hide my head in the sand. I'm just trying to prevent myself from being triggered, and raising my energy or keeping my energy high is very important, just as it is for everybody. I know that for everyone in this world, the higher vibrational energy is always more beneficial, personally and for everybody globally. So I try my best not to get into the space of having low energy. That's the days where we don't feel, like we say, low mood, where we don't feel quite ourselves, where we feel a little bit depressed, a little bit blue, or we see something that upsets us, or like I'm speaking about, triggers us. So it causes us to get into a low vibrational space. Getting into that low vibrational space then causes us to not attract the things that are positive, but we're attracting more things like the things that triggered us or bothered us or made us feel blue. It's not easy, I know, but I think that there are methods that we can use to try to prevent this from happening to us. And I think they're beneficial because we want to attract positive, not just for ourselves, but for everybody else in this world, because we're all connected, as we know, in every way, regardless of where we are, regardless of what's going on with us personally, we are connected. So I would ask that everybody look to see if they can not take in information that's negative on a regular basis. Like I said, it's not about hiding your head in the sand, but it's about making sure your energy, your vibration stays high to benefit yourself all around you. So I would suggest, if you have a practice of mindfulness or meditation, you're probably already aware of this. If you don't, simple breath work. If you can't feel like you can take on something like a full mindfulness or meditation practice, it's easy to do breathing, simple breathing that will help you to get back into a state that is a positive state. One of the things that I do is I will stop for a moment and take a breath in, expanding my stomach fully. I will then breathe out slowly, more slowly than I breathe in. So it would be like stopping, taking a breath in for 3 seconds, and breathing out for 6 seconds. So that is something that helps you take a pause and get to the point where you're more mindful, where you're more aware, where you can kind of catch yourself or catch up. That's something that I do on a regular basis. I am somebody that when I watch the news, it's sad. I actually shed tears, so it's not good. I am certainly concerned about everybody in the world because, like I said, there are things that are going on. I'm concerned about myself. You have things happen that really cause you, I would say, some stress in your life. And if you take it from day to day, it just compounds. So I would encourage everybody to make sure that they have some sort of practice that allows them to release and reset that low vibrational energy. I won't even call it negative, but that low vibrational energy, reset it so that you can get back into a place of high vibration, positive, and attract people, attract situations to you that are positive. Because the opposite, you'll find that if you're in a low vibrational space, you'll see more things that are the same, things that trigger you the same way. You might even run into people or have interactions with people that are low vibrational because that's the vibration you're putting out into this universe, and that is, it's returning to you what you're putting out. So we have to be careful with that. We want all the positive, we want all the good that is possible. That is what we aspire to. I know most people aspire to, I aspire to, you aspire to. So I ask you to please remember that there are things that you can do always. I am going to be doing a meditation and putting it up so that anybody who's interested can follow me in this guided meditation. And that should help with being able to manage these situations where you feel that there is there's a possibility that you're being triggered, as well as you looking at what you consume, looking at who you're around. That's another thing, because you tend sometimes to be drawn in by people that are in that low vibrational space, and then it's about moaning and groaning and complaining together. And I guess it feels good, you know, like they say, misery loves company. But we don't really want that for our lives. That's not what we aspire to. We aspire to have positive lives, to make a positive impact in this world. That's what we aspire to. Positivity. So I endeavor to be as positive as possible. And I know that most people do. So I ask you to share with me if you have any techniques, and I will be putting up a guided meditation. So I ask you to join me in doing this meditation, and that it will be positive for you. I can assure you that. Now, this is, of course, just a simple makeup because I am just going about my regular day to day today. Nothing special, nothing wonderful. Also, I share a secret with you. I'm very nearsighted, so I might have to put my glasses on to actually see what I've done to myself and to make sure that this is good. And I will continue now with my eyelashes. And really, I'm here to share with you because I think it's important. And that's one of the things that helps me to keep my vibrations high, is to make sure that I'm doing my best. There are charities we can donate to, something I do as often as I possibly can. I always wish I could do more. But there are also things like this we can do by sharing things and techniques that we have with each other to help each other to live a good and a positive life. And as you know, I'm really focused on midlife and sharing my experience with people, the things that I've learned, the things that I've researched, especially women who are in midlife, because things change, life changes, and we need to have ability to cope. We need to have ability to thrive. We need to have ability to be successful with this. So, and that's at any time of our lives. But I ask you all to share with me what you know, what you've learned, what your opinion is, because it is important to share. I don't know if I'm going to keep this lipstick color. It's not exactly my brown that I want. And I'm going to have to make an adjustment with the lipstick, I assure you. Still not what I want, but I'll make the adjustment and I will be back. I'm more pleased with this one.